Hello, everyone. So, I am sick, like super sick, but I'm still here because I plan to be here. And I'm that type of person who, when I say I'm going to do something, I still do it, even if I don't feel 100%. So I'm not sure how long I'll be here today, but I'm here and if you can hear it, hey, if you can hear it, you probably can. Like, I have a full cold. I am fully under the weather, struggling, but I'm here because I saw something this week, and let me take a sip of this tea because I got to stay hydrated. So, okay, first, Earl Grey tea, yes, Earl Grey for sure. Um, First, really quick, the orange poop guy has taken us into an illegal war, and so for all of us who woke up this morning and saw the news, this is not normal, and I hate that every day we have to wake up to stuff that is not normal, and then go about our day, and it's just it's not this is not how things should be. We should not be at war with Iran. Um, I just like I get tired of every day like trying to make it through the day. So if you're like me and you're like reading the news and you're just exhausted by the news, you're not alone. So I'm just mostly saying this is like we are living in unprecedented times and we somehow have to keep functioning because we have families and we have jobs and we have things to do. And so, no, this is not normal. So if you're feeling like me, where you read the news and you're like, I cannot believe this is happening, you're not alone. This is not normal and it shouldn't be this way. He's total yes, I agree. He's totally out of control. And it's really sad. But like try to hold on to what sanity you have like as best you can. Try to function as best you can. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm here to talk about something else, but I wanted to talk about that first because that was the news this morning and that's just not normal. So yeah, just try to hang in there. And if you have people in the military, I know it's rough, it's very scary. So um yeah, it's not normal. This is not normal, and I just don't know how much longer we as a country can sustain this foolishness. It's just insane. So anyway, if you're just joining, I'm very sick, but I'm here today. I wanted to talk about I don't know if you guys saw this. Let me see. um I don't know if you guys saw on threads, people started talking about alpine divorces, but this is why. um there was this lady. Yeah, they love. Yeah, like, oh, thank you, HG. All right, so there was this lady. Her name was Kirsten Gunther in Austria. In January, during she was climbing the mountain with Thomas, whatever his last name, and he left her behind, and she died. She died. He left her on a mountain, and she died. Basically, what it is. And he was sentenced recently to negligent manslaughter. But what happened after that is that, first of all, I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently this, how do I even put this? The more I find out about men, the more I'm like, how do women even like men? Because like seriously. So this started a whole bunch of women sharing their stories on threads about how like yeah, men left them on hiking trails like to die. So I'm gonna pull up some of the ones that people shared. Hold on, let me see. And like I said, I'm sick. I'm sorry, you guys. I sound terrible. It is what it is. So like here. All right. So this lady, hope I got the right one up there. Okay. Well, maybe I don't. What do I have here? All right. So this lady said, I just learned what the term alpine divorce means. I was hiking years ago with a boyfriend, and little did I know that he was tired of me. We were hiking down a poorly marked trail just outside of Leavenworth, Washington, when he took off running and I couldn't keep up. Soon I was alone. I had no idea which path was the trail. Luckily, I had read enough survival books, and the first rule when lost is don't panic, followed closely by the second rule, stop walking. I figured eventually that someone would come along and show me the way back to town. 2 hours later, the boyfriend came back and took me home. I had no desire to see him again. Looking back now, I realized he probably would have been happy if I had died out there chilling. Okay, so there was not just one story, it was multiple stories like this. And let me see. There's another one. Okay. This lady said, I went hiking with my ex and our three kids, very young at the time. We go up the trail fine, see the waterfall, it's great. On the way back down, he suddenly tells the kids to race him to the car. I am 7 months pregnant and cannot run on this muddy trail. They're suddenly out of sight and gone. I continue down, feeling a bit sad, and hit a slippery mud patch and just eat it. 10 strangers see me fall, very concerned. I cried the rest of the way to the car because now I'm hurt, sad, and worried about the baby. Didn't see X again until I made it to the car, and he did not care one bit. Being a single mom of 4 kids is happy as I've been in my adult life. I got baby checked out. He was fine. He's 11 now. Okay. So this is, I think I have a couple more that I can share. This is like a thing. I can't, I'm like, how would I say this? I'm surprised and not surprised because men doing really messed up things to women is not surprising. But at the same time, it's like, wow, they are leaving women to die in the woods as a way to break up with them instead of just dealing with the feelings of, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore, I'd rather break up. And then this the sickness of it, the sadistic harm that they want to cause these women. Like, you want to put her in distress by leaving her in an unknown place. You want her to get hurt. In some cases, she's pregnant. Who abandons a pregnant woman in the woods? Like, that's insane to me. It's insane that these men are just so emotionally inept that they cannot just deal with, oh, I don't want to be with you, or I want to break up with you, or just mature, or I want to get a divorce. Instead, let's try to abandon you and hope you die in the woods. Like, what the hell is that? Like, I I cannot believe, and at the same time, and I can't. Like, it's like I can't believe this is a thing, but also I can believe it's a thing because, like I said, there's more than one. Like, this is not the only one. Um, so this person wrote, I'll never forget when I was 18, my ex-boyfriend asked me to go to in a gas station for him to put money on his tank. Mind you, it was 1 a.m. I got out and walked to the building and realized it was closed. Then I turned around to see him speeding off. We were in a very bad neighborhood. I'm talking about shootouts every night, robberies, and I didn't know where I was going. I was lost. My phone was dying and I couldn't do nothing but sit there and cry. It took an old lady getting off of work who saw me, and she was kind enough to drive me 30 minutes to my home. I told her to drive me to his apartment initially, and she told me that man just left you in the ghetto by yourself at 1 a.m. in the morning. He don't love you, baby girl. I cursed him out so bad and cut him off. Again, it's the cruelty that just like gets to me. Like, what causes, I know, God, every time I say this, I'm like, why do men do the things that they do? And I always know it has to do with power dynamics and patriarchy. Let me say, what did you say? He said, the best thing about dealing with men is accepting them at their core. Enough of them aren't good people. It's safe to believe them when they show us who they are. It's just like I don't have a story like this myself, mostly because I'm pretty outdoorsy, and so it would be hard to lose me in the woods. Like you might get lost. I could do this to a guy. I probably could abandon a guy in the woods because I probably have more, outdoors experience than most men. But it's the cruelty to me. Like, why? What? Yeah, you have to, like, I agree, you have to accept them for who they are, but, like, the more you find out about them, it's like, dude, what the hell? And y'all have to excuse me, I'm sick, so I have to sip this tea. So basically, you take a woman, and it's like I said, it's the premeditated thought process of, yes, I want to break up with somebody, and so I'm going to take them to a place that they are unfamiliar, and I'm going to abandon them there because I don't want to deal with how I feel. And that's patriarchy, because patriarchy has limited men in their emotional development. And like I said, the more I learn, like the amount of peace that is in my life, because I'm not dealing with somebody who is emotionally immature, is amazing. And at the same time, I'm still looking and reading and learning and seeing things. And I'm just like, this right here had me like, oh my God, really? So y'all are just, instead of going and saying, hey, I want to break up with you, because God, how hard is that, right? Like, I want to break up with you. Instead of doing that, you you commit, basically you're like, I'd rather commit murder, which doesn't make any sense to me. You would rather commit murder than actually just break up. Like, it does it male logic, there's no such thing as male logic. Let me just stop there. As much as they like to claim that they are the logical ones, this makes no sense. Like, this makes no sense. Like, you're really willing to risk going to jail because you're so immature that you can't just tell the person that you want to break up with them. Anyway, here's another story. Okay, this lady said, me in February 2014, after returning from a trip where my husband didn't care that I was lost stranded on a mountainside, and actually seemed irritated and upset that the rescue team found me. I need a divorce because I think this dude is trying to kill me. Me in February 2026, learning about Alpine divorce. Trigger warning. Abuse and gun violence. The saddest part is that by the time we got to Colorado, the abuse had been happening for years. He literally held a gun inches from my face 2 years before this happened, and I still stayed. Who knows how long, what else might have taken, he might have taken, it might have taken for me to leave. The trip really sealed it for me because it showed me that he was willing to take action against me in public, which had never been the case before. When he didn't or couldn't fake being happy, relieved for me. Oh, wait, oh, did I miss that one? Oh no, where did I go? Oh, like, what did I do with it? Well, I knew I was in serious danger. I need to get out. I filed for divorce by the end of that February and was moved out of our home by March. The divorce was finalized in September, and I have been moving on ever since. Yeah, so like these it, like y'all don't understand how I am, like, literally mind blown by this. Like, I can't believe that this is a thing. Like, this is an actual thing. Men are actually abandoning women on mountainsides or in forest, just because, y'all ready? Just because they just don't want to tell them, I want to break up with you. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're really, really, and I wonder what excuses, like what, like I didn't really read the trial, but what excuse do you come up with when you like, I mean, like, what is the thought process? That's the other thing. This is the other thing I hate. I hate that I have to analyze why somebody would want to do something like this. Like, I hate that this is the way I'm wired because it's like, what's the thought process? Like, oh, I know, I don't want to be with her anymore. So let me take her on a hike. And then I'll just leave her there. And then she'll just either like starve or like, she'll, you know, uh, yeah, this is why we exactly the bears are safer. Like I just like what's the thought process? Like okay, because I'm trying. I really do try to understand human behavior, and maybe this is my fault for trying to understand human behavior. But I really think about things like, okay, all right, so you don't like this person anymore. Fair, fair. That happens in relationships. You might like somebody and then you get with them and time goes on and people change and you don't want to be with them anymore. Fair. But then when you're like, okay, I don't want to be with this person anymore, I should break up with them. Is the option to break up not there? Or is it just let me you know what I should do? Because this is the part I'm just confused about. Like, what makes them want to go to the woods and abandon, like, does that occur beforehand? Like, do you think before, oh, I know, I'll take her on a hike and leave her in the woods, like like what? There's literally a book called Men Do Hate Women. Like, men really do hate women. Like, if you, I know that they're like, oh, women hate men. No, I mean, women have actual reasons to hate men. Like, honestly, like this type of behavior, like when you read about things like this as a woman, I'm a woman, and I have had plenty of negative experiences with men. So the more I read, like I said, the more I read, the more I learn, the less likely it is for me to want men around because I mean, just look at the things that are happening right now. Just this alone is just insane. But yeah, like all right, so you want to break up with her and your thought process is to go to the woods and like totally abandon her. Like just leave her in the freaking woods in hopes. And then this is the thing. This is the thing. In hopes that she actually is harmed. That's the part that's crazy to me. Like, you leave her in the woods. You leave her in the woods, hoping, like you're like fingers crossed she doesn't come home, which means you have the intention to cause harm, which makes again. So I'm analyzing the behavior and I'm like, this makes zero sense to me. Like, it makes no sense that you can't just break up. Like, just break up with her. Like, like to me, it's like, what's the big deal? Like, if you don't like her, and like, I guess I don't know, like the whole idea that men are logical and women are emotional. This decision right here has no logic. So the whole Alpine divorce thing is illogical because it's clearly an emotional decision to, instead of like a rational logical human being say, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. The whole point is not only to abandon the person in the woods, but the cruelty involved, like the torture, the cruelty, because clearly, like from the stories I read earlier, the disappointment these men had when the women survived, like that means you wanted her to be hurt. You wanted her to be harmed. You're disappointed because she wasn't. So there's like this like, I guess, I mean, I know that a lot of men, and I have experienced this, like they want revenge. Like instead of, and again, this is weird because you want to break up with this person, right? You want to break up, you don't want to be with this person anymore. So the logical thing is, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. Let's break up, let's move on, go on with your life. But a lot of men, instead of in this situation, instead of just breaking up, not only do they want to abandon them, and excuse me, I'm sounding nasally because of this cold. They want to abandon them in the woods. They want to cause distress. They want the cruelty a part of it. They want revenge. They want her to hurt. They want to inflict pain. And there are a lot of guys, I don't know what this is. There are a lot of guys out there who really want to hurt the women that they break up with, which I still don't understand because I've seen this and I've even dealt with this, like this desire to harm. And is that a male thing? Like, is it a male thing to want? Because, like, for me, you know, hey, listen, no hard feelings. We ain't work out. I peace. Like, I'm good. I don't want to hurt you. Like, I don't even want to think about you at all. But the amount of men who, like, think about it. Okay. Like, just think about, because this is another type of domestic violence. Just think about the amount of women who are in relationships where the domestic violence is really bad. They decide, I can't do this anymore. And they want to leave. And the amount of men who are so angry that she wants to go, even though it's not working out, you're harming her. You can't be happy if you're hurting somebody. And instead of being like, I just want to let her go and move on with my life, they decide to kill her. This is a thing. Like, it's a thing. It's very, it's more men who kill women at the end of a relationship than the reverse. And I know it comes from the rejection hurts, but the revenge is, if you're going to hurt me, I'm going to hurt you, but it's not the same. You said, I've learned recently that domestic violence cases spiked during the Super Bowl. Yeah. Because men, when they get hurt, they want to hurt somebody. Don't women do the same thing? Shouldn't the goal be stopping domestic violence in general? I mean, the thing is, statistically, domestic violence is male on female instead of female on male. So it's just more men. More men cause harm in general to men too. Men tend to be more violent. But the idea of, if you break up with me and I'll kill you, is a male thing. And it's like it's the I want to hurt you. I never understood the whole I want to hurt you because you broke up with me. I get that we analyze it. It comes down to men have never learned to deal with hurt feelings because of patriarchy. They told not to cry and be a man and suck it up. And hurt feelings turn to anger, and anger turns to rage. That's what that is. However, we're going to use y'all's argument. If you're so logical, where's the logic in hurting the person that doesn't want to be with you anymore? There's no logic in hurting the person that doesn't want to be with you anymore. If if that person doesn't want to be with you, I get it. It hurts your feelings. Rejection hurts. Now, nobody wants to be rejected. Rejection hurts. I get that. But you got to be able to, filter through the pain and move on with your life. Like, seeking revenge on somebody that's rejected you is insane. Okay, let me see what you're saying here. Women feel the same way. They just don't say it. Plus, we usually know when you've done something just to hurt us. And when you break up with us, you make accusations and insults. Accusations and insults is not killing you. You guys, like, men kill women because women hurt their feelings. Like, your hurt feelings are not equal to the harm. Like, your feelings are hurt. Go cry. But don't try to be violent because your feelings got hurt. That's the point. Like, you guys need to learn how to deal with emotional pain in a reasonable way, which means you have to, sit in that pain. Yeah, their accusations are confessions. Like, you got to sit, like, I wish, and I'm starting to see a turn, fellas. I will say this: I'm seeing more men, black men, talk about going to therapy. Before there was a lot, and there's still a lot of black men who, were like, I don't need therapy. Y'all need some therapy for real, like serious therapy, like deep down, just deal with the traumas you've been through, deal with the pain. So I am seeing a slight change from before, where you're seeing more black men talk about going to therapy, learning how to deal with their emotional traumas, and that's great. But overall, like, there's been a spike in femicide in the whole country, and it's not just black people; it's all women are being killed more because of these idiots in office, for sure. This hate mongering, all of this stuff is happening, wanting to harm women again because you're rejected or she hurt your feelings, or you know like, so what if somebody insults you? That is not a reason to kill them. Like, I think men, like, you being upset because she wants to break up with you, or you being like, again, I still don't understand the Alpine divorce, because clearly you don't want to be with that person, so you want to break up with them. So why do you want to hurt them? And again, there's this weird twisted thing that I've noticed in men, where they want to hurt women that they perceive have hurt them. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I've dealt with it personally myself. I've seen, like, the guys get really mad at me, and it's like, your feelings are hurt. That's valid. I hurt your feelings. I don't care that I hurt your feelings. It's not my like, let me put it this way. It's not women's job to repair your hurt feelings. And I think that's where a lot of men struggle, is like, they want to cause harm to the woman. Like, oh, you hurt me, so I want to hurt you physically. I want to violently hurt you so you feel my pain. And that's just not how it works. You're still going to feel the pain. And again, I still don't understand, like, the whole leaving the person in the woods. You're going to risk going to jail because you want to break up with somebody. It just doesn't, it's not logical, people. Y'all are not making sense to me. Like, the whole thing makes no sense. And I am just like, yes, they need to seek therapy. Like, the men, and I will say again, I have seen a tiny group of men, black men, talking about going to therapy. So, shout out to you guys who are doing the work. It's going to help you in the long run. So I'm not going to knock any guy who's going to therapy. Therapy is great. I love therapy. I go to therapy. I love therapy. Therapy has made me see things, especially when I was in a relationship. Therapy clarified something in my relationship that I did. I was giving a person the benefit of the doubt, and the person was taking advantage of me. And therapy was like, look at this, is this correct? And I was like, no, it is not correct. Okay, let me see. What is this? There are multiple instances historically where women have tried taking power by using the man's love against them. You guys, okay, give me an example. I want to see an example of women taking power, because where are the women in power? Anyway, that's why you see better results from female spies. Well, like, the reason why female spies, I don't even know if that's true, but men are taught to only be vulnerable with women. That's why they expect women to be your therapist, to be your mom, and so men are always so open to talking to women about their feelings, because that's the only place that they've been told it's okay. I can only talk about my feelings with my romantic partner, and that's unhealthy, fellas. She's not your therapist. Your romantic partner is not your mom. She's not your therapist. She's not there for you to emotionally dump on her. And that's something that women are rejecting as a whole. That's why you need therapy. You gotta go to a therapist for that. And so, okay, no, I'm not a Christian, and no, that's not a good example. Solomon is a terrible example. See, y'all just be making stuff up. That's the other thing. I need y'all to come in here with real facts, because I can tell that you just make stuff up as you go along, and that's not logical. You need to have actual examples and facts before you jump on here and say something crazy. Yeah. You should. You steer clear of men who criticize women for choosing themselves. See therapy. Yep. You should. And so, like, where was like the whole idea that women like this is why there's a male loneliness epidemic, right? Allegedly, because I feel like y'all should be lonelier because the whole Alpine divorce thing is insane. But like men have been taught that they can only be vulnerable emotionally with a female romantic partner. And so then this becomes this attachment like I can't cry, I can't do anything unless it's with this woman. And if that woman gets tired of being emotionally dumped on because you won't go to therapy for whatever your traumas are and she walks away, then it's like, "Oh, you're causing me harm." And she's not causing you harm. She's not your therapist. What do they say? What's the saying? Women are not rehabilitation centers for broken men. And that is, that's the issue. Like that is the issue. Like men are struggling with the idea that to be in a partnership with a woman, they have to be emotionally whole, not looking for somebody to depend on. Yeah, like, okay, you don't, you can care about somebody's mental stability without being their therapist. I am not here to help you with your traumas. You need to go to a therapist, a professional. Mental health is very important. There are people who are trained to deal with your issues. You can love someone and say, "Hey, you need to go to therapy." That's what she should do for you. She should not be the person that you come to with all your traumas because she's not the professional. I don't understand why men think that women, well, I do. Let me take that back. I know why. It's because you all think that women are supposed to hold your hand and give you a hug and tell you everything's going to be all right. No, you go to therapist. Go to a therapist. Stop expecting women. And again, so that's why it's so hard for men right now. A lot of men are expecting women to be their moms, their therapists, and everything. And in reality, single women now, they are expecting men to be emotionally whole. That means you have to go. You're funny, HD. He has stoic in his username. Enough said. Yes, that's hilarious. So you have to be emotionally whole. That means you have to have dealt with whatever your traumas are. You got to go to therapy. You also have to be financially whole. Women are not here to financially support you, and they're not looking for a financial dependent. You have to be able to take care of your home. Women are not maids. We are not here to clean your house. Like the reason why women are doing so well as single women is because it's peaceful. Like, let me tell you something. My life is peaceful right now. There is no drama. Like the last major drama I had to deal with was my mom fell and she broke her knee and her wrist. And that was a lot, but that was it. Like, I didn't have any other crazy, stupid drama because somebody is not taking care of their mental health. Like, that's not my issue. And so it's really important for men to understand that, yeah, women, you can be in a partnership with a woman, but she's not your therapist, she's not your mom, she's not your banker, she's not your the other thing is like men, I think about the relationships I've been in, and as much as they call themselves the leaders, I was doing everything to make sure that everybody had what they needed, everybody got where they needed to go, everybody's schedule. I was a manager. And women don't want to do that anymore. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no interest in managing anybody else's life but mine and my child's. Like, if I have to manage your life, no thank you. And so that's what's happening. And so that's what women have been, wives, men who are married have been more successful because women are literally raising their kids and managing their lives, their households, and they don't have that labor to do. And now women are like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. And I really think it's great, especially with the young people. Young women are not getting married, they're not having kids. And I think it's great. I fully support it because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I've done it and it's not worth it. It's 100% not worth it. It's actually a burden on you as a woman, and it's like honestly freaking sucks. And And I'm happy to be free of that at this point. I gotta sip some tea, y'all, because y'all know I'm sick. But yeah, so the whole young women are not having kids and young women are not getting in relationships, I think is great. And I really, I hope that, and well, I see that some men are getting it. Like I am, like I said, I see a few. I'm not gonna say all, but few little. There's little, like for one, the red pill thing is dead. Like I think it's funny because men are now calling the red pill men like corny and whack and laughing, and they tend to be younger. So I think the younger generation is starting to see this patriarchal line of thinking is unhealthy for them because it puts patriarchy hurts men too. Like I've said this for years. It puts men in a cage. It makes it so they're performing masculinity in toxic ways. So some, especially younger, they're starting to see that it's unhealthy for them too. And they're like, they're moving forward in a way that's more healthy. It's not there. It's not perfect yet, but I see little glimmers of hope. But it's for the younger ones. The older men, though, older men, yeah, I don't know. I guess y'all are screwed. I don't know what to tell y'all because I'll take that back. There are some men my age. Like I said, I've seen a couple people I know doing podcasts talking about therapy, like just one or two, and so but it's just so few in my age group, so few Gen Xer men, and a lot of them are single. A lot that it's like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. The women are having a good time. They're traveling. They're going out with the girlfriends. They're like living life to the fullest. They're eating at good restaurants, and the men are complaining and they're lonely. And honestly, y'all can be lonelier to me because until you actually go deal with your stuff, go stop trying to seek revenge on your exes and stop trying to hurt people because your feelings are hurt, and stop avoiding therapy. Like, go get some therapy, talk about what's hurting your feelings, because you're raging out. And then you want somebody to come into your madness. You want somebody to be in your madness and your anger. The fact that you can't even hide your anger, like it's crazy. Like these dudes are really mad. Like that's why they come to, like, okay, so like I won't even say it. I'm not gonna. But like these men will be so mad in women's like post online, and they're just spewing all the anger. You can't even hide the anger that you have for women because you're angry that women are not catering to your feelings, and you still don't understand that that's not their job. Like until y'all realize that you got to deal with your own stuff. It's your stuff and you got to deal with it and you got to handle it. Until you get to that point, women are not going, like, we're again, they've said it over and over. Women are not rehabilitation centers for men. Like, we are not here to fix you. We are not here to bring you comfort. If you want a partnership with a woman, you gotta pull yourself together. Gotta get your therapy, get your emotional stability together. Gotta get your friend, like, because the amount of men who are homosexuals is crazy, and then they will accuse women of being gold diggers and that you don't have any gold. Like I don't get it. Like the whole men are not logical to me because it's like you're broke. You're literally broke. And thinking that women want something financially from you when you don't have anything is insane. Like it makes no logical sense. And the amount of men out there who really think that somebody is after them for their money is just like, women work. Like, I don't know about you guys, but my friends, my female friends, they eat well without men. Like they'll be like, "Oh, how many of you women can take yourselves on the dates you want to go on?" All of them, all the women, all the women. Have you hung out with women? Women are balling out. They're doing fine. Like the question is, why do you think anybody wants you for your money when you don't have any money? Like you can't even do. You're looking at the women online and scrolling through their pictures angry, and you can't even do the things that they're doing. You got to go focus on you. Like you, and I've made blogs about this. Like you got to get yourself together. Like again, I've said this to men over and over. You got to pull it together. You got to be likable. Times have changed. I think somebody said it like, how did they say it? That it's survival of the fittest. So the men who are willing to, learn and change are going to get chosen, and the men who refuse to adapt to the new rules are going to get left behind, and they're going to be very lonely and angry, and nobody's going to choose them, and that's okay because, as you can see, the women are I think it's funny because I've been here online for several years now, and I've gone through the red pill wave, and I'm still here, and I'm still chilling, and I'm still laughing, and I'm still like, I'm sick today, and I'm sick. I came on here sick. I'm sick today, but I'm here, and they have died out. They've crashed and burned. Some of them literally died, but they have crashed and burned. They're still single. They're still angry. They're still like mad at women. And I'm still saying the same thing that I've been saying the whole time. Anyway, all right, I'm going to get off of here because I am sick. And I can't believe I got on here sick. But I will be back next week. Hopefully I will not be sick. I hope that I can go lay down now and like get some rest, and hopefully I will not be sick. But I did want to come on here and talk about the Alpine divorce thing because that's insane. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me just share my socials. So you can find me on Facebook and Twitter as Kai Nicole. You can find me on Instagram. Oh, wait, also Blue Sky as Kai Nicole. You can find me on Instagram and Threads as Kai Fly Mommy. Please go follow me on all my socials. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I probably should be doing all sorts of things on my YouTube channel, but I am sick and I'm tired. And so I'm busy because I have to function in this very dysfunctional society. As when I opened up like talking about what's happening in the world, this is not normal. So don't pretend like it is normal. If you're dealing with a lot, just say it and reach out for help. Therapy is great, but also having supportive friends. Shout out to HD Spivey. You guys make my life a lot easier because you guys are very supportive, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my friends who support me. You guys like make in this crazy world, gotta have friends, right? Everybody has to have friends. And fellas, if you don't have friends, go make some friends. You need friends, like male friends, platonic male friends. That's the other thing. Y'all gotta work on that. I've talked about that before. But yeah. Thank you guys for all the support. Again, I'm getting out of here because I'm sick. And if you can't hear all the nasally sounds that are happening, I'm struggling. But I did not want to skip today. I will be back next week. Maybe somebody will join me on my show next week. Hopefully, I'll see if I can get somebody to join. But yeah, that was my little thing today. And I appreciate you guys for watching, and peace.